When skinny guys are trying to gain weight and build muscle mass, the typical advice is to increase the protein intake. Up the protein shakes, up the steaks, the pork, the sausages, the meatballs, all that good stuff. And although it seems logical on paper, right? You know, you want to eat all that meat to gain size, there's some huge problems when you prescribe this advice. And that's the fact that as a skinny guy, your number one issue, this is the fact, is that your appetite is low. Don't give me the bullshit of having a fast metabolism. It's not true. You can watch a video of that I made here. But essentially, your appetite is low. And when you have high protein diets, the thermic effect of food, which is the energy used to burn calories, is much greater. And if you know anything about nutritional science, usually there's a correlation between the thermic effect and satiety. So essentially, here's what you got. High protein diets will fill you up. This is why obese people tend to run high protein diets. It aids in satiety. It makes it easier to lose weight, right? Not because of magical body composition effects, but because at the end of the day, your total daily energy expenditure, which is the amount of calories burned a day, will end up being lower. You'll be in a deficit because of the satiety purposes. Now, going back to skinny guys, if you eat a high protein diet and you have a low appetite, that's the combination for being in a calorie deficit. That's what's going to happen. So you're just not going to gain any weight. It's very simple. So what you have to do, instead of downing the protein shakes and having steaks all the time, you need to lower the protein intake and instead increase the carbs. Because I'll tell you why. Carbs, number one, they're very high in calories. You can have large amounts in very short amount of time as well. And they don't really have a great effect on your satiety. That's really how it is. So if you have like 3 bowls of pasta, 2 to 3 hours later, you'll be hungry again. That's the reality of things. So as a skinny guy, you need to not be consuming more protein. You need more carbs. People have it all the way around. And then another thing, right? The intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting is great for overweight people who want to get super lean. But if you're already lean and you're super skinny, why are you going to put yourself through that? You need to gain a bit of muscle mass first, build a foundation, increase your total daily energy expenditure, your appetite, etc. And then once you have a bit of you have some muscle mass going on, then you can start fucking around with the fasting. But if you're a skinny guy, you just started lifting weights, and you want to fast all day with a low appetite, and you want to include the high protein, you're fucked. You are absolutely fucked, man. Seriously, you're not going to make the best gains possible. So you need to cut that shit out. You need to lower the protein, increase the carbs, and that's about it. And then in terms of the carbs, right, stay away from the whole wheat, please. All right, skinny guys don't have a big appetite. They won't be able to run the brown rice and the brown pasta and stuff like that. Use the regular white rice, the regular white pasta, things of that nature. That's how you do it properly. And have juice, not injectable juice. I'm talking about liquid form juice. Liquid meals are probably a really good choice for you. Liquid carbohydrate meals. But these would be my recommendations for a skinny guy. You need to lower the protein, not increase it. Guys have it all wrong. Everyone thinks you got to put high protein. That's what builds muscle mass. Sorry, we aren't cavemen. Okay, this isn't Paleolithic times. Nutritional science has evolved. We're starting to realize what works. It comes down to this: the total daily energy expenditure, the proper macronutrient balance, and the thermic effect of food. These are the 3 things that will affect how much weight you gain, lose, or maintain. So your job as a skinny guy is to up your carbohydrates, lower the protein, stop the fasting, at least for now, and then watch as you pile on some weight. Don't mess with the high protein diets. That's designed for people who have greater appetites. Such as myself, I would benefit from a high protein diet because I can't stop eating. I'm eating every 2 hours. A skinny guy, come on, their appetite's low. Why would you mask the issue even further? Anyway, look, I got my point across. If you want more videos on how skinny guys can gain weight or build muscle mass, leave them down below. Leave your questions and I'll answer them in the next video.